Mario had a Tom, and then obviously Carlo
And
had a Tom.
Don Carlo's son Joseph, he wasn't made. I don't believe, right?
I don't
Just
think he was
Tommy
made.
right?
Did you guys or Lisa? I don't think Joe Gambino was made.
I think it was just Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know they got sued for a lot. They had to give up a lot of money later on. They had to give up a lot of
yeah, but that was like peanuts. Like literally, Thomas Gambino at one point was like $100 million. They have like a hospital wing named after them. That's usually like
right.
Yep. Kick. They're not missing meals. He's got to be in his 90s now.
Yeah, I think he's like in his 90s. I think that he's probably in Florida, most likely.
All three of them had a son named Tommy. Interesting. Well, Joe Gambino is still kicking. Joe Gambino is in Staten Island. He got out. He's a little older. He's quiet. I think they made their money. There was a belief that all three guys on legitimate businesses were making $200 million a year alone back then.
Talking about Don Carlo's son Joseph.
No. The three Gambino brothers, the Cherio Gambinos. They had
they were asking in the chat. We were talking about Joe Gambino, the brother, or Don Carlo's son Joe. I'm talking about Don Carlo's son.
You were talking about I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, Joe Gambino, Carlo's son, and Lisa would probably know this, or maybe Nicasio might. I don't think he was made. I'm like actually pretty certain.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. But they resemble each other, don't they? John Gambino, he looks like them. I know they're cousins, but they're like what, second, third cousins or something?
Yeah, and
they resemble each other.
Also, I believe he had a son named Carlo. Carlo Gambino had a son named Carlo that I think had nothing to do with the mob.
Really? I'm not sure about Joe Gambino, Carlo's son. She's not sure.
Yeah.
Lisa's mob Firestone chat, mob fireside chat.
Yeah, that's Lisa.
He's a nice. Okay. I thought that was the kid. We had him on the show, Tom. What's his name? No, that's Black Handprint. That I'm getting him confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does good work. He does well researched stuff too, man. I like his stuff.
I'm looking to have him on soon.
I like his stuff, and there's a couple other ones. I can't think of the name right now.
I'm looking to have him on soon, and I don't know if you saw. I did a review of his book, and his book is excellent.
Yeah, I want to get that book. I got my Giovanni book the other day. I finally got it.
It came in.
Yeah. I finally got
Lou, you might want to wait. He's rewriting it. Black Hamper.
Is he?
He's putting a new edition out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, well, but go ahead.
He messaged me back. I asked him when would it be ready, and he messaged me back. He said, I think he said one of the first few months of the year.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So, yeah, I want to get it when it's ready. So
I wish you could see how many books I had in my fucking house. Forget about
it. I still got the DeArco book I haven't read yet. And my dad just got the other day that book about DiBiase, the guy that's killed Joe Gallo. DiBiase, I can't think of his first name.
Wait.
Carlo?
So the Giovanni, my recommendation is, and I know he's coming out with a new book. I would get this one. It's a quick read. It's a good reference. I think the next one is going to be like a big publishing house, bigger book. I think it's going to be almost different in a way, even though the principles will be corporate. I liked it because it was a quick read. The Giovanni Rocco book, great book. I recommend it. Giovanni's Ring. I may get him on for a live Q&A. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. I fucking love that guy. Even though he kind of put some people away that we knew, but other than that, I listen, I like the guy. I thought he was a professional. And it was funny reading the book. I'm like, how did this idiot, like the guys that he penetrated and brought down weren't idiots, many of these guys, right? And I'm like, how did this guy even get past these guys? There's no way. These are Elizabeth guys, Jersey guys, mafiosi, some are from like the Cavalcantes, Ribera, like guys that just don't get pinched like that. And when I talked to him, I can see why he penetrated. He had that confidence and that swagger about him. And listen, you know what? He's not a rat. I don't mean to use that word. He's not an informant. He was a cop. He did his job, and he did his job better than the other guy,
That's a cop. Yeah, that's a cop, man. So the Cavalcantes, they weren't in Newark, New Jersey. They were only in Elizabeth.
There's not. That's the thing. There wasn't many in Newark. Newark had the 5 families. The Genovese were very big. The Genovese and
Lucchese.
Well, the Genovese were big. you had like Richie the Boots crew, they were whales,
Right.
and then you had in Patterson Gatto crew. The Lucchese's were big to this day. You kind of like a lot like the Achitero, you had Ricciardi, and then you brought current time like the Pernas and the Tessettas.
Right.
So Lucchese's always bopping around, and then obviously Gambino's Bobby Cabert was Gotti's guy in Jersey. The guy was a fucking Jeff. That's a guy you got. I don't know if you did him already, but Bobby Cabert out of Jersey. You'll go down a rabbit hole on that one. That was Gotti's guy in Jersey.
Hey, Tom, you ever hear of the Paterno crew?
Florida?
No.
No, I know Mob Fireside Chat has done some stuff on the Paterno crew in Newark. They were
that's probably got to be old, like the 40s.
I thought Joe Paterno was in Florida, but I could be wrong.
No, this guy Joseph Paterno, he was in. He may have been in Florida at one point, but they had a Jersey crew, and then maybe
he also was up at Penn State too.
Yeah.
What about what was I gonna ask?
Parasite Slayer, what's up?
I forgot now.
Parasite Slayer is good people.
Let me ask you.
Oh, I don't want to give. I don't want to give the book away, but Giovanni was at his daughter's soccer game and ran into the Gambino guy that he knew, and it was like way out of context, and like he covered it up well. But that's a good part of the book.
The Allen's in the house too. His fucking house burnt down. Did you hear that?
Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, Alan. Hope everything's all right with you guys over there.
Yeah, man. That's. I was thinking about it, like these fucking tornadoes and all this shit. Imagine
hold on,
house is wiped out.
Nikas, you got to come on. But here's the thing, though, that I don't disagree with you. But then how do you explain the Calabrians, the cousins, and if you will, in Italy, turning into a $50 billion enterprise, while the Gambinos, which are still probably big, are probably stuck at $250 million. So I'd like to hear your thought if you want to jump on. We're not going to be on too much longer, guys. So because I might have to get back to Daddy Beauty, but I would love to hear Nikasia's point of view.
Hey, do you remember that guy? I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Clemente. He was talking on I think it was Inside the Mob, or it was about the Jersey guys, Lucchese's, and he was the guy. He kind of stuttered a little bit. I don't know if any of you guys remember that show with